Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
He'll swing and send a soft liner out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Severino will take it himself for the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Riding in once again, Evan Gattis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1, here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 25 shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Digging in to try it again. Number 25. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's big Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. Here's Didi Gregorius. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that two-out success.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Neil Walker. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And it is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to first, and can you... Here's Carlos Correa now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Josh Reddick.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Gary Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Springer looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd
Now
out.
batting. The first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1. Misses for the 2nd ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Makes the play, one away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. So 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 25 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Evan Gattis now standing in. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 0-2 once more. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Miguel Andujar.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, number 25. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now, and they're runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Now another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. McCann stands at first with one out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Josh Reddick is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Severino over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
Afternoon baseball. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. He will lead this one off today.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Here's Albert now. He's set. Here it comes. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-0. Popped him up. McGriff on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1 the count. Jackson, become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Collins is there, and he puts this one. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Fred.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Sardinas. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. McGriff aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. The Shields is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Carlton Fisk.
Batting third.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Cozart.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Still only 1 out in the inning. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Didi Gregorius becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and misses. Throw down.
0-1's the count.
And he'll be tagged. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
DJ LeMahieu.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Popped him up. McGriff over to his left. One down. Settling in now, Delino DeShields. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no shot for Holliday. It's a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Cozart is there. Digging in, Matt Holliday. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. This is hit on the ground but foul. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out.
Batting seventh.
First delivery to him on the way.
Eric Young Jr.
Swing and a little tapper. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Edwin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Leading off the inning. Max Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Collins giving chase. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Strike 1. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now both runners on the move. In there, now the throw. Schwarber on third. Ramirez at second with one away. Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So digging in now, Eric Hosmer, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Bounce to first. Fielded by McGriff. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So striding in, Tyler Collins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Fred McGriff. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Luis Sardinas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. Swing and a liner. And Vlad's not going to get there. A fair ball heading for the corner. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat. And as a result, he's our top player of the game.
For the victorious